The team at Technology for Hotels knows how busy you are, so we've created this concise briefing to keep you up to date on key happenings in the hotel industry. Let's dive in. Today, we're not just going to list the news. We really want to dig into how the industry is handling, well, several things at once: rapid growth, a real push for sustainability, and crucially, investing in its people. Our goal here is to cut through all the noise and give you, our listener, the key insights, new developments, smart strategic moves, emerging trends, everything shaping hospitality, but quick and to the point.
Exactly. And in hospitality, things change so fast. Staying informed isn't just knowing what's happening. It's about understanding why it matters. These new hotels, the acquisitions, the trends, and how things are run. Grasping those nuances helps you stay competitive, helps you make those really informed decisions.
Okay, so let's jump into some of these new properties shaping things. We're seeing some pretty interesting growth strategies. First up, TFE Hotels. They're making a big move in Queensland with the Adina Chermside Brisbane. It's a 148-key apartment-style hotel looking at a February 2026 opening.
Right, Adina's third in Queensland.
Yeah, and what's really key here, developed by Limitless and designed by W&K Architecture, is its location in Brisbane's north. It's set to be the biggest hotel there. It's targeting, corporate, leisure, even hospital-related stays. And of course, there's the 2032 Olympics and Paralympics looming. But beyond just the size, what really struck me is the focus on sustainability. They're using buildings that breathe principles, energy-efficient glass, water-saving tech, green facades.
And that's fascinating, isn't it? How it aligns with both that huge event, the Olympics, but also long-term city development. Plus, embedding sustainability right from the get-go. It's not just a tick box exercise. It's baked into the design.
Yeah.
And for you listening, it poses that question. Are enough new builds really doing this foundationally?
Or is it still an afterthought sometime?
Precisely. The leaders are seeing it's not just good PR. It impacts the bottom line, operational efficiency, guest appeal long term.
That's a really good point. It shows a mindset shift. Now, speaking of exciting, maybe even boundary-pushing ventures, Cross Hotels and Resorts. They've signed a deal for the ELLE Resort and Beach Club by Cross Collection in Seminyak, Bali. Opening 2028, 170 rooms, ultra luxury.
Wow. ELE, the fashion brand.
Exactly. In partnership with GNet Developments International, the idea is to blend ELE's glamour with Bali's energy, make it a real cultural hub. It fits into Cross Hotel's strategy, being the APAC alternative to the big global chains, and they've got Flight Center backing them.
Interesting strategy.
And the centerpiece, a beach club, music, fashion, cocktails, food. So here's where it gets really interesting for me. Mixing a global fashion icon like ELLE with luxury hospitality. What does this signal about lifestyle branding? Is this the new way forward for luxury?
That's a great question. It definitely shows. Those lines between hospitality and lifestyle are just blurring completely. Hotels aren't just beds anymore. They're curating entire experiences, aspirations even. ELE isn't just slapping its name on it. Yeah. It's about weaving that brand DNA through everything. But the key thing for you as a leader is authenticity, right? How do you merge these distinct brands without it feeling forced?
Yeah, what are the risks?
Big risks if it's not done right, but huge rewards if you nail that synergy.
Absolutely. Authenticity is crucial. If it feels like just a marketing ploy, it falls flat, maybe even hurts both brands. It suggests these partnerships need to be super deep, almost like co-creating the whole thing, not just an endorsement, an immersive lifestyle.
Okay, shifting gears slightly, different market focus, the Veriu Group. They've started construction on Punthill Shepparton in regional Victoria, due late 2026.
First regional one for Veriu in Victoria, right? That's right. 107 apartment-style keys developed by Sofa Group. And it's significant because it brings that much-needed premium extended stay option to the Goulburn Valley. We're talking proper apartments, studios, one beds, two beds, kitchens, balconies, smart TVs, fast internet, even in-room laundry.
All the essentials for longer stays.
Plus conference facilities, parking, gym, right in Shepparton's Art Museum precinct.
Looking at the bigger picture, this really underlines how important regional markets are becoming and the demand for good quality extended stay outside the main cities. It's a key expansion play for many groups now. Tapping into those, let's say, underserved areas reflects how work and travel are changing too.
Definitely need that flexibility.
So it makes you wonder, where are the next regional hotspots for this model?
Good question. And speaking of different living models, Weave Living, the Hong Kong co-living operator, is entering Australia. They've bought their first site in Sydney, inner-city Glebe, planning 80 furnished studio apartments right opposite Broadway Shopping Center.
Co-living in a prime spot.
Yeah, it really points to shifts in how people, maybe younger demographics, are choosing to live and stay, especially in dense urban areas. It meets a different need.
A recognition of changing preferences.
And one more on the development front, Marriott Vacation Clubs. They're adding 32 new apartments to Marriott's Bali Nusa Dua Terrace. That's for early 2026.
Expanding their timeshare offering.
Yep, 16 one-beds, 16 two-beds. Clearly catering to that ongoing demand for timeshare and, well, extended stay luxury. Shows confidence in that vacation club model.
Sustained demand there.
Okay, so beyond the brand new builds, we're also seeing some really significant strategic moves, acquisitions, investments, rebrandings, major players shuffling their decks. Hyatt Hotels Corporation, for instance, they've signed management deals for two pretty different properties. The Hua Hin, that's 90 rooms, late 2026 opening. And then the Narai Hotel, 250 rooms, which is getting a rebrand under the Unbound Collection by Hyatt, reopening in 2028.
The Unbound Collection. What's interesting there is how it shows Hyatt's strategy for breathing new life into heritage properties. Integrating them into their global system gives guests unique, often culturally rich experiences, but with the backing of a known brand.
Right, leveraging that brand power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It avoids the cost of a completely new build sometimes, taps into existing charm. It's a smart way to expand, especially when you want unique, high-value experiences.
Definitely shows the value in older properties if managed well. And IHG Hotels and Resorts, wow, they've been busy. They've signed voco Bangkok Siam, that's 350 keys for 2029, and another voco in Phuket, 175 rooms, also 2029.
Doubling down on voco in Thailand.
Seems like it. But maybe even more eye-catching is them bringing their Garner brand to Southeast Asia. Garner Hotel Pattaya Central is opening later this year, 153 rooms, developed with Nova Park Company. It'll showcase Garner-style, modern, relaxed residential feel. Essentials done well. Good beds, coffee, Wi-Fi, grab-and-go stuff.
So Garner's the fast-growing one, right? Launched only last year.
Yeah, 2023. Already 51 open, 87 in the pipeline globally. That speed is, well, it's remarkable.
Incredible growth.
So IHG is hitting hard with both boutique voco and this rapidly expanding Garner in Southeast Asia. What does this Garner push tell us about the mid-scale market?
It clearly shows IHG sees massive, maybe underserved potential in that mainstream segment. Garner complements Holiday Inn, but offers something more modern, agile perhaps. The focus on quick conversions, good owner returns it, suggests a really nimble, owner-friendly model that's filling a gap. Modern essentials, reliable quality.
Put to market.
Exactly. It's a fresh mid-scale choice in places like Pattaya, appealing to travelers wanting value, comfort, reliability without all the extra frills. It's about efficiently grabbing market share.
A good lesson in spotting and acting on market needs quickly. Now, moving beyond just the buildings and deals, reputation, responsibility, these are huge now.
Oh.
Fiji Marriott Resort Momi Bay just got EarthCheck Bronze benchmarking status.
Good for them. Sustainability recognition.
Yeah, it highlights strong performance, beating regional averages on energy, emissions, waste. They're doing things like solar power, ditching single-use plastics, community partnerships. Guests can even get involved with Marriott Bonvoy programs, mangrove planting, coral restoration, beach cleanups.
That really hammers home that sustainability isn't optional anymore, is it? It's core strategy, especially somewhere like Fiji. It protects the very reason people visit, aligns with Marriott's global goals too. But for you listening, it does raise that next-level question. How do resorts go beyond just meeting benchmarks?
How do they exceed them?
Right. How do you make sustainability a real differentiator, truly integrated, moving from compliance to, well, genuine stewardship?
That's the challenge, innovate in that space. And speaking of reputation and what really makes a brand stand out, Hilton, named Australia's #OneBestWorkplace for 2025 by Great Place to Work. That's huge. Topped a survey of over 158,000 employees.
That is impressive. What were the key reasons?
Praised for inclusive culture, strong well-being programs, great leadership from CEO Chris Nassetta, specifically making psychological safety a reality for their, 460,000 global team members?
Psychological safety, that's critical.
And they got #1 in Asia, too. Programs like Thrive at Hilton, Lead at Hilton, Care for All were mentioned. So what's the takeaway here? Hilton's consistent top ranking isn't just about nice perks. It signals a deep culture of safety and well-being. That's a massive edge in today's talent market, surely.
Absolutely right. In hospitality, your people are the experience. Employee satisfaction directly impacts guest satisfaction, the bottom line, everything. Hilton's success here isn't just an award. It proves a sustainable business model where people feel valued. That builds loyalty, cuts turnover, boosts the brand. It's a clear example of investing in human capital and winning. It really asks you, doesn't it? How are you building that safety and well-being in your teams?
A crucial question for every leader. Internal culture matters just as much as external growth. Okay, finally, let's do a quick run through of some key people moves. Stars in motion, shaping leadership.
Always good to know who's moving where.
Right. So we've seen Ario Prabowo become multi-property IT manager at Marriott International. Sam Edgerton is now CEO at Star Group NZ. Rebecca Lynch is Group Operations Manager at Applejack Hospitality. Timra Exton is pre-opening GM for Caption by Hyatt Central Sydney.
Interesting roles.
James Mashman takes on Market Director of Engineering for Us NZ. Jake Guilfoyle is now GM at 25 Hours Hotels, and Russell Cool at Minor Hotels Australasia adds Director of Operations to his Director of Franchising role.
These moves, they really just underscore how dynamic leadership is in our industry. Watching these shifts gives you clues about strategic focus for these groups. They're placing experienced people in vital spots, shows the constant need for talent across the board, IT, ops, pre-opening, engineering.
Absolutely. It's a busy landscape. That wraps up this week's 5-Star Weekly Briefing. Thanks for tuning in and staying informed with the latest in the hotel industry. Don't forget to check out our 5-Star Conversations podcast, where Brendan Granger from Technology for Hotels sits down with the industry's most influential leaders to uncover their journeys, insights, and the future of hospitality. It's a must-listen for anyone passionate about elevating their guest experience and driving innovation in the hotel world. Until next time, stay well and stay ahead. See you next week.